In this example, we're going to show how we can use distribution tags to route cases based on the attributes of an agent. So we're distributing cases in this example, but these concepts apply equally to leads or any other object that you might be assigning out. It's just that we happen to be using cases in this scenario. So what we're going to show is agents with specific languages, spoken languages, and product knowledge, so skill sets in certain products. And we're going to show how we can find a match based on both the spoken language and the skill as a first priority, and then if nobody is available with those matching tags, then we want to assign just based on the spoken language, and if still we can't find anybody matching, we'll have a catch-all rule which will just assign to any available agent. So firstly I'll show you the tags. So in the distribution tags tab of the distribution engine, you can create collections of tags. So we've got a couple of collections here, one called product knowledge and one called spoken language. So these are free format, you can enter any text you like to create these tag collections. So in this example we've got English, French and German, but these could be anything. These are just giving you some information about the agent. So you can just drag these on. I've done some already, but I could drag on Android and English and German. So we can see those tags then applied to one of the agents. So we can just save that. Okay, and that's done. So we've got now some information within the engine about what skill sets do our agents have, what attributes do they have. And then within the team we can use that information to do our case routing. So we've got here 3 distribution rules, and don't forget these run top to bottom, so these will run in order depending on how you move them around. So we've got at the top a match on both language and skill. So our first priority would be to have somebody who speaks the correct language and has the right product knowledge as well. Failing that, somebody who speaks the correct language, and failing that, anybody who's available. So let's have a quick look inside the rules. Okay, so we've given this distributor name language plus skill, but we could have called it exact match or something similar. It's assigning out from a queue, so in the normal way, so this one's a case queue. We're using the round robin algorithm. No control cap at the moment, so anything that's in the queue will be assigned out. And then importantly down at the bottom here we've turned on the team member filter, so that's filtering who these cases are going to go to. We've chosen the member filter type of tags, so we're using tags to decide which member filter we want each case to go to. And we're using the dynamic type of matching, and what that means is you can choose a field on the case object in this example. So these are all the fields on the case, and we have a field called product, so it's a custom field, and that just has some text in it. So in our example we have a case with iPhone or Android. So as these cases arrive, we want to match them to the tags that our agents are holding. So we had a tag collection called product knowledge, and just to refresh, let's go back here. So these are our tag collections, product knowledge and spoken language. So here they are. So we're matching the product field on the case with the product knowledge collection. So if a case arrives for Android, it will look for somebody with a tag of Android. And then likewise for language, we have a custom field on the case called language, and we're looking for a matching tag within the spoken language collection. So if a case arrives for French, we look for somebody holding a case of French. So that's happening dynamically. You don't need to keep defining what languages, you just need the tags to be there. And because we've got both these member filters on at once, it's going to do both the matches, so they must have a match on the product knowledge and a match on the spoken language. So both of those must be met, both those criteria must be met. So that's the first one. So if that one doesn't find a match, it will not do any assignment. So that's looking for an exact match. The next rule that we've got, let's just go into that rule. So this rule is only matching on language. It doesn't care about the product knowledge. If it's matched on the first two already, this rule will have no cases to assign out. So the first rule would have run first. If that's found everybody with exact matches, there'll be nothing less for this rule to pick up. So this rule will only be assigning out things that didn't match the first rule. So this one is a more lenient rule, and it's saying I only want a match based on the language field matching to the language tag. And then the final rule that we've got is to find any available agent. So if we just go into this one, we can see here that there's no member filter at all on this one. So this one runs last. It will only pick up cases which have been left behind by the other two rules, and there's no filtering whatsoever, so it's going to make everybody in the team available to whoever's available to take a case can be assigned by this rule. So this is a catch-all any agent rule.